Oh, PowerRider's Power here with the build of the Zi-O Ride with Zi-O Ride Plus. I was going to say the full name is PowerRider Zi-O Ride Plus. So Ride Plus is a sub series of the Zi-O Ride series because this with this series, I think they had to mash everything into one box just because it was like a side thing and such. So obviously, just like the guidance, the another riders, these don't really have much to provide. So in this case, obviously we got PowerRider Kikai, the third Future Rider from 2121. Obviously I picked him up because he's my absolute favorite Future Rider. And as you can tell, sadly he's only one per box. Because Decade and his accessory set are included, and you also have the other three Future Riders, including, or the other two, Shinobi and Quiz. I don't know why Kikai is orange, and such. So I think Decade's the only complete one out of this box, so let's just get on with this. I can't rip this. Okay, so there comes Kikai. Great. Here's the gum. So yeah, this is literally it. And such. So here's the body, which I think, from what I know, this is literally a... Oh, okay, this is not exactly a remold of the Guardian body, because obviously they had to add in the hand articulation and such. It's a heavy remold, but it's mostly just the Guardian body. And there's paint. His helmet is nicely painted and such. Like overall, like he actually looks pretty decent. But let's get into the actual horror. Besides the fact he doesn't come with a stand. It's kind of why I was worried about picking this up. I was like, I already have another dime. And technically this is supposed to go along with it. Stickers! Yeah, so he actually has a stand sticker, PowerRider Kikai, but you can't use it for anything. Okay, so it doesn't look bad, but I'm definitely gonna have to look at Pawn TV, for sure, because this is just so obviously this is the head. I don't know what this is for, because I only have reference towards some of these. Oh, the wrench has been painted, or the screws here have been painted. That's neat. I like this Jiku driver, or Mirai driver. Or technically it's the Kikai driver, but it still spins. So that's neat. And obviously he does not come with alternative hands because he doesn't need to, honestly. I feel like more of him should come off for some reason. I guess that's just how the Guardian body works. See, because they had to stick this to one body, I just don't know if there's armor that's supposed to be removed. this seems to be connected to here significantly. I think this is all together. I think the only loose piece technically are these shoulder pads. But yeah, he's pretty decent. Does he have a belt strap? No. Yeah, just let me try to find Pawn TV and then we'll continue. Okay, I finally got to it. So we're gonna just, I'm just gonna start with the easiest part, the eyes. Because eyes seem to be the most, the head, it just seems like the most easiest thing to like stick her up. Though I feel like something's really off already. Something already feels off about his eyes. So there we go with the head. What else is next? What is this part from the box? What? Like, what are these small things? They're for the arms, what the heck? Okay, so like, apparently next up is just stuff for the arms. I do feel like his arm soles are kind of tight. Yeah, definitely, because they feel like they're on a notch. Wow, that's interesting for sure. That's how that works. And these are apparently the hands, which I don't know which way they go. I'm dumb. Okay, yeah, of course. I still don't know whenever I will. I don't know when I will actually pick up the Mirai driver. Like on it, because honestly, I know I should pick it up sometime, but at the same time, it's just kind of like, personally, I kind of don't want to pick it up. It's like, yeah, I should pick it up for the sake of Kikai, but it's just kind of like, I have to, because I think it over. I'm just kind of like, I'm not gonna really do much with it, aren't I? It's like I like the idea of it, and luckily it is cheap. But honestly, I'm just kind of like, it's just gonna like use up. It's gonna be so much space and such because of how big it is. And there we have one shoulder pad of Kikai. Okay, this one did not come out as well. Yeah, okay. This is because I overshot it. What is this area? Okay. Simply apply. Switches upon it like so. Wait, I'm not confident. How does this go on? So it goes from like oh. So essentially you want to put in that gap. You just kind of want to push it up. Or not. Just get stuck, I guess. I'm gonna remove the head. Yeah, that's definitely not correct, but ever since another game, I just fear whenever I put on a head, the fear is just gonna break on me. Such. Okay, so next up we got this area, to which we just simply there. We're getting somewhere at least. And we're not anymore. Honestly, I assume this something like wow, I feel so proud of myself. Speaking of the driver, oh shoot. Wow, I really like how that is looking. That really stands out. I was going to say the box is missing the sticker. Like missing this part of the sticker. Did I do something incredibly wrong or what? Now we're at the legs. Okay, so essentially now we're going to have to. Oops. We have to take Oh, shoot. I ripped the sticker. That's great. I just keep ripping stickers today, don't I? So there's one part of the leg. What? Should have alarmed me. We were literally like one sticker away from finishing this, so we might as well finish it. And with that, PowerRider Kikai is finally finished. Woohoo! Again, I can't use this on anything. But he wasn't as bad as I was expecting him to be. Like, cause I guess, you know, technically I can see the only complaint that Ride Plus gets is that it's filled with stickers, but obviously it's because that they had to do it that way because they didn't really have as much budget for this line as like the Ride line, so for what they were able to do, it's just, you know, it's like really nice and such. Like, you know, like we can have Kikai doing things I don't remember him doing because I barely remember what Kikai did because they poorly betrayed him in his episode. Like, we only got stuff from like his debut, but then I hate his arc. like I absolutely loved Kikai, but they treated him so poorly. And his leg just came off. But yeah, so it's nice to have a figure of Kikai. Again, I'm happy that, no, this time I minorly ripped one sticker, but other than that, everything else went pretty well. I think all the detail that was necessary is there. Obviously, it would have been nice that they were able to paint it a bit more, but I think what they were able to paint is actually good enough. Essentially, the gold and such, and obviously, with these being one to the box, they already have the armor attached and such. So, like, I think if the shoulder, like, if this was 2 box, I think the shoulder pads definitely would have been gold. But I think you still would have had to put a sticker on no matter what. But yeah, I really love this guy overall. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get Ginga or Futuring Kikai. Because if I do get Futuring Kikai, then I'm gonna have 2 Psycho grades. But it's my favorite WOZ'S form. And with Ginga, I don't know. Like, I think he's, like, I don't think he's a writer that I absolutely want to figure out. I love Kikai, so I obviously wanted something of him. But Ginga, I absolutely like. I like his suit. I just hate him as a character. So yeah. But as for where I'm gonna go with Soto, I think I'm pretty much done with Zi-O unless I get Futuring Kikai. Um, I still want to actually. Well, I think with Solo Zi-O Ride, I think I'm done. Uh, again, as I said for the third time, unless Futuring Kikai I can actually get. Um, as for build, I want to get Sami Bike, Tori UFO, cross build, maybe Rabbit Dragon, and maybe cross charge. Or I might get cross charge. So I'll probably get some little builds. And 0-1, obviously I want Biting Shark, Flaming Tiger. And obviously like he's not announced yet, or Thos Vulcan for sure. But 0-1, honestly, there's not really much I want. Just because, like, I don't know. I think it's just because I already got it through RKF, and I'm not happy about that. Because it's just like, oh yeah, I want Jin. I want Jin. I want Assault Wolf. And such. But, honestly, I don't know. Because those forms are not as compelled. Or those are suits I'm not as compelled about to, like, get more out of. And, honestly, it's just, I don't know. But with Saber, I'm definitely would want to get Blades with Blades Pegasus Lion Fantasista. I want Lion Fantasista, but knowing that he's gonna get Pegasus the next month, I'm just going to get the full on form and not like be impatient and get Lion Fantasista. So yeah. But it's gonna suck that I'm essentially gonna be done with Soto eventually because I like literally the majority of them that I wanted were from Zi-O. So yeah, that'll have to do. So this is PowerRider, and I'll leave you people. Bye. And again, because I built Zi-O Trinity and Kikai order on my birthday, so I guess that's fun too.